All right, here we are back at Fall in London. Just gonna check here. Okay, cool. Looks like everything's going. Let me know. I guess I already said, but let me know if the washer, or not the washer, the dryer gets too loud. Sorry, I just started eating one of my little dessert things because I don't want them to go cold. Okay, now I'm starting. Okay, as we left off, um, the clay coalman needed some help, and then we're working around figuring out what was going on and getting a reputation. A little scandalous, a little suspicious. Also had some nightmares. And looks like we've got some stuff to do. So this says a new case for the Candle Finders Society. The Candle Finder Society, the 5 greatest detectives in London, regularly meet to talk shop. Sometimes they join forces to unravel the city's most unusual mysteries. We've just released another new case to solve, the case of the missing mall. Read more on our blog. See? The Missing Candle is a reliably quiet pub in Vale Garden. The drinks are cheap, the food is extant. These days, it is best known as the meeting place of a very exclusive club, one that happens to include you. The Candle Finders Society, the 5 greatest detectives in London, regularly meet to talk shop. Sometimes you join forces to unravel the city's most unusual mysteries. Today, we're releasing another new case for you to solve, the case of the missing mole. Join the banded sleuth on a search for the small-skinned romantic's lost love. Molly, a performer at an old music hall. The trail is cold, the evidence scant, the witnesses decidedly unhelpful. What intrigues move beneath the surface? Could this really be as simple as a single missing woman? This case is available for free. All right. Do mid-game. Okay, I think I technically can't actually do this yet because I'm too new. Yeah, my watchful is nowhere near 90. So, okay, we'll just put a pin in that. Let's see about what cards we got right now. A word about menaces. You've gained a few levels of scandal. Scandal is a menace quality. As it gets higher, it may impede your activities. Try to keep your menaces low, but don't panic if they sometimes get out of hand. In fallen London, even death is a temporary inconvenience. Okay, yeah, let's see how to fix some scandal. Um, 2 options in your social engagements area can help. You can either ask a friend for help in laying rumors to rest, or go to church and hope the vicar doesn't say anything snide about you. If you don't have access to the social engagements area yet, you will soon. The Afternoon of Good Deeds card can also reduce your scandal. We've given you a couple bottles of instant ablution absolution. This is most effective against suspicion, but will help with scandal a little as well. You can use it in your inventory and buy more at the bazaar. All right. Cool. Okay, let's look at the mail. The matter of the mail. A rap on your window, outrageously early. A brick-dusted urchin awaits. Any messages to send today? You inform her that there aren't. You've not had time to attend to your letters of late. She shrugs and clambers to the next roof to continue her rounds. Not 10 minutes later, the rap comes again. This time it's a surly bat, also collecting mail, and any spare crickets you might have lying about. No sooner have you dealt with that than the postman is downstairs. Why, half the city must be in the business of carrying others' messages. All right. Contemplate your connections in London. Life in fallen London need not be solitary. A world of possibilities. In fallen London, you can send letters to other players to their benefit and misfortune. You can take tea with them, court them, and even marry them. You can also seek out help with your menaces, though that Gladstone bag may contain poison rather than bandages, or send the occasional gift. Alone, you can raise your attributes, meet with London's factions, and more. Look for the Your Social Engagements icon in the bottom right corner of the map to explore and learn more. All right, the matter of money. All right, rumors, Coleman. Let's see what's going on with rumors and making our name. Okay, that was the reputation thing. So let's. Oh, I got another card. The poet of the streets. Poets, orators, and madmen all gather at Scoundrel's Corner to speak. Perhaps there's a place for you there. Persuasive 5, you needed 27 at most. I don't think you can use this. A voice in the mist. You stand in the drizzle falling softly from the cavern roof excuse me. You stand in the drizzle falling softly from the cavern roof far above and begin expounding. Oh, high risk. Confident smile. I mean, why not? Hey! The power of words. Your words draw a small crowd, and your performance is remarked upon as one of the better of the day. A matronly woman who particularly enjoyed your monologue ensures that at least you'll get to eat tonight. I got 12 rat on a string. We're eating good tonight, boys. But my persuasion went up, so that's good. I think that was one of my lowest. All right. Back to Coleman. Let's see if... Okay, so Sela on this job had secrets, little stash, no more robbed. Let's see if we can actually find them today. Is it that time of... The Medusa's head is empty, no roomy brawler, no sticky-fingered bravo, no one-eyed spider hunter. The barman spits onto the floor. They've gone down the shroom hopping. Try again tomorrow. All right, we're up to 7. Okay, we'll give him one more try before we go and see what's going on. Lucille, leave the yarn alone. Sorry, my cat is trying to be helpful. Not. Are you ever helpful, devil? Okay, try again. Hey, I finally made it. Okay. The flying fist of investigation. The roomy brawler rubs his jaw and declares he knows nothing. The sticky-fingered bravo declares that she thinks of the Coleman as a brother. The one-eyed spider hunter gabbles out nonsense, but that's nothing new. These people know nothing. They buy you drinks to soothe your fury. Time for a new approach. I'm gonna put that in the journal. Okay. I got more gray fields. There's so much booze. Okay. Coal dust and secrets. An indolent flaneur is talking about the Clay Coleman. You know he's only saving those secrets to bring in another of his kind to London. That's all we need. Rude. Very rude and bigoted. Show him a little knuckle. Perhaps this fellow knows something about your Clay friend's missing secrets. A bit of menace should see whether he does. I don't have a very good chance at this, but we're going to do it anyways. Oh, hey. It worked. He doesn't look the thieving type. It has to be said. No, don't be absurd. I've no idea who took his secrets. I'm just saying that he was saving up to import more of his brethren from far Polythreme. That's where they're from, you know. Before you know it, London is going to be awash in clay. You mark my words. Okay, more scraps. Beautiful. I need to pay my rent. Someone is asking for a beating. The sneering dragsman calls out in the street. So, found your claymate's secrets yet? Drub the villain! The fog-quieted street is empty of constables and other irritants. Administer the lesson. Why won't it let me? What do I need? Oh, I need dangerous 18. Shoot. Okay, so I'm gonna have to do some risky business so I can beat this guy up. Why am I -1 dangerous? Look at my possessions. Oh, morning suit. Maybe I should go get some new clothing. Carnival tickets, absolutions. I've got Mr. Cuff's scraps. Right. Okay. Go back to the story for a minute. Okay, I've got 3 minutes for the next card. I'm still waiting on the last constable. So I oversteeped my tea. Sadness. Oh well. Let's see if there's any messages. Ooh, 5 days. Whoop, no, I don't need to. Oops. Oh well. Storylet anywhere in London. Don't know about that. Fate. What does that mean? Oh, that's the thingy. I am so, you know, articulate today. Okay. Excuse me. I still don't see this social thing. Alright, we're going to let me travel. There we go. Vale Garden. Where was the one that was dangerous? I think it was Watchmaker's Hill, but I'm not sure. Okay, I'm going to work my way through these and see if I can do anything in particular. Oh, social engagements. It keeps kicking me out of the stream. Okay, I would like to go to Lady Williams Road. Let me go. All right, I am there. I want to make sure I'm still. Okay, I think we're live again. It looks like it. All right, back to it. Okay, so was I already in Lady Bones Road? Maybe, maybe not. We'll pull this card though. All right, thank you. A visit unlocked when you do not have Woeful. Who will you call on? Ponder on solitude. It has been said that solitude can refresh the busy mind, but such is only true when the choice to be alone is your own. All right. I don't have any acquaintances, so sad. Ooh, excuse me. I guess I'll just ponder. The formation of friendships. To truly enjoy peace and quiet, one must have friends and neighbors to ignore. You must seek society to find those that you can relish avoiding. All right. The opportunity deck. I have 2 Inkling of Identities. Da, 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 da. All right. I don't believe we have anything else. Probably because I lived here and I mistook where I wanted to go. Can I go to the House of Chimes? Oh, that's for exceptional friends. Ooh, take your leave. One day, when you are truly exceptional, the door will open to you without question. Let's try it. Ah, sadness. I got some hints though, so that's good. Let's see. Let's see. Let's go to Vale Garden. All right. Ooh. A tipple with a bohemian sculptress. The bohemian sculptress lives near you. Ooh, I've got lots again. Okay, wine, gentle persons, and singing, of a sort. You hear that the landlord of the Singing Mandrake has finally got around to giving the vast pub a lick of paint. Perambulate the paths of Vale Garden. While Vale Garden is not ordinarily popular with higher social classes, romantics of all sorts are drawn here. Ambition, heart's desire. They say that once every 9 years there's a card game where you can gamble your soul and win your heart's desire. Okay, I think let's see. Yeah, I can't do any of these yet, but that sounds like tremendous fun. No, not. We'll see what I end up deciding, but I've still got a while. Not having any, a name signed with a flourish. Okay, let's go see. Uh, while Viral Garden is not ordinarily popular with higher social classes, romantics of all sorts are drawn here. Poets and playwrights seek inspiration from affairs, torrid and otherwise, that are conducted on almost every corner. Linger near the lovers. The sharing of fondness is good even for the mere observer's heart. Alright, not very difficult, but I got it. Something in the air. This couple are exchanging demure glances. That pair are passing messages in flower bouquets. And there's a positive gaggle of them by the lamppost, whispering sweet nothings. The expressions of love are unique, the theme consistent, longing, loyalty, and lust. I have a romantic notion now. Alright, we're gonna... Okay, so that's something we can keep doing. Let's try the Singing Mandrake. You hear that the landlord of the Singing Mandrake has finally got around to giving the vast pub a lick of paint. Well, he's redone one of the walls and the toilets, and the ceiling in the most pungent back room. Peer through the window of the Singing Mandrake. It's only slightly steamed up. You might get an idea of what it is like before you have to venture inside. Making your name in the persuasive arts. Yeah, might as well. Amateurs. The window is closed, but drunken singing, of a higher standard than average, granted, permeates through nonetheless. It must be a cacophony in there. Tucked into one corner are ink-spattered Londoners, scrawling into notepads after prolonged, desperate stares into the middle distance. Those will be the writers, then. Between the two groups, blushing and giggling, are those here to take advantage of the romantic atmosphere caused by such a dense expression of the arts. Lovers, or those seeking to become one. All right. Cool. That area is open now, I guess. So let's see about the Bohemian sculptress. She lives near you. You've seen marble and black coral being delivered to her house, and now you bump into her on her way into the Singing Mandrake. She asks you to join her, and, if you would, give her a taste of your own work. 'Twould be cruel not to. Dear heart, there you are. I hear you're becoming quite the underground sensation in poetry. Underground. Never mind. So, are you going to give us a recital, then? Might as well. I did it. Woo. It went down better than the Greyfields. Huzzah! Encore! And so forth. My, you have a talent, don't you? I think you'll go far. They'll be queuing up to hear more of that. Just don't forget us little people when you're famous. Now have a drink. Okay, so this continues in the Singing Mandrake. Okay. I have a friendship. Ooh, I got absinthe. Okay, I guess we'll travel again. Mushrooms? Intriguing. I don't want to go there right now. Where's this? Okay, let's go to Spite. Why have we chucked me off again? I'm just gonna eat my other little apple pie thing, I guess, while I wait to see if we can function once more. Ugh, now the Wi-Fi is out. Jeez. Okay, Wi-Fi's back up. Yeah, it's less suffered than last time. If anyone's interested, my little dessert things are I took the crescent roll stuff, put them in some baking cups, and then I took apple pie filling and just kind of stuffed them in there and wrapped the crescent rolls around best I could. Baked them at 375 for 12 minutes, and then turn off the oven, let it cool. The Wi-Fi is out again, and just let them go from there. And they turned out really good. Okay. I guess we're just gonna sit here for a second and see if my Wi-Fi comes back up because it's a little hard to play an internet game without Wi-Fi. Ugh. I don't know why it's chucking me off today. It's been well, okay, it's not been good, but it's been better. And I could at least get 5 minutes without it chucking me off. Okay, let's see if Twitch is. Yeah, the bitrate is terrible. Yeah, I know it's unstable, but I can't really do anything about it. My Wi-Fi is just terrible. Okay. Let's try this again, maybe. Hopefully. Okay. Ooh, excuse me. Okay. All right. Spite is where I wanted to go because Spite. Oh, come on. Ugh. Oh, goodness. Sinuses. Let me go to Spite. Okay, here we go. Oh, excuse me. Interesting. Sunless Sea, I'm intruding upon ratty larceny. A team of masked burglar rats stagger from an alley, hoisting a timbered sea chest on their backs. One of them sees you. Hell's bells, buggun scupper! The rodents disperse into drain pipes and gutters, their pilfered chest thuds onto the cobbles. It is Whisperlocked. The cobweb-light silver tumblers turn beneath the slightest breath. Speak the right words in the right order, and they'll align. You'll never be able to open it, but perhaps you can sell it to someone who can. Oh, excuse me. I can sell it to a blind bruiser who asks no questions at Medusa's head. Sell it to a Z captain of your acquaintance. They won't pay as well, but you're sure they'll find a use for this. And your play this option, and your next captain in on the scene may be able to unlock the box. Okay, so that's for a different game. Deliver it to the constables. They must have a lost property office. It may yet find its way back to its rightful owner. I mean, the constables are all corrupt, right? So I'm gonna sell it. The deal. He slides a pouch of glim across the table. I appreciate you bringing this to us so directly. It is a delight to deal with someone of such commendable sense. It saves so much time. For example, I need waste no words explaining that our business here is of a confidential nature. Nor need I belabor the tragic consequences of one of us betraying that confidence. He pats the chest. We have a cellar of whisperers what are eager to prove themselves on locks such as this one. Let's see if they be eating pork tonight, or peas pudding. I have 350 shards of glim. You're disposed of a Whisper locked sea chest quality is now 10. Okay, I got subtle, so that's cool. And I've got favors to criminals. Awesome. Okay, I want to see what Mrs. Chapman's is. Miss Chapman's boarding house for those who temporarily have nowhere else to go. A venerable boarding house sits at the intersection of Thrall Street and Dropped Stitch Alley. A plaque on its mahogany doors put its provenance as prelapsarian. A larger sign in the immaculately dusted window reveals its purpose. Mrs. Chapman's boarding house and kitchen. A neat copper plate beneath, not the house for those with nowhere better to be. Gloom and chic. The house has grown since the fall and now boasts many rooms to rent at modest prices. A soup kitchen and parlor sprawl about the lower floors, offering quality sustenance for nothing at all, beyond the pleasure of the diner's company. Sample a nourishing soup, the specialty of the house offered to delectate the palate and warm the cockles. An ancient decree of Mrs. Chapman ensures that the price is equally delightful, i.e., free. I'm gonna eat that. An array of soups. At any given time, Mrs. Chapman's offers a choice of 2 soups. It is, as a formidable former lodger intones, a mere soupçon of the kitchen's full offering. But, he continues gloomily, these are hard times and the books must be balanced. Despite his explanatory procede, there is a long line of Londoners around the dining room, waiting their turn. That the choice is limited does nothing to diminish their appetite for both the quality and the price. Londoners of all stripes rub shoulders here as they wait their turn at the train. Alright. Mutton Island. Grayish lumps are not real mutton. A recipe of Mrs. Chapman's own, composed of and from direst necessity. Might as well. I've got romantic notions. The chef at home. The taste resembles mushroom. The texture says not to jump to swift conclusions. There is an earthy grit to it, and a sweetness suggesting well sautéed rot. There are lumps of meat, and extra mushrooms for those of a non-carnivorous persuasion, that have been blanched within an inch of their life. It should be all right, by all rights, be awful. Yet there is an attention to the palate, enhanced with every trick in the spice maker's craft, that renders the dish nourishing. It is like sprouts, or politeness, or a Sunday bath. You do not feel better for the experience, but you suspect, in some abstract way, that it has done you good. I have been changed for good. Alright. Return to the main hostelry, away from the smell of soup and the slurping. Oh, the slurping. Alright, let's see about the parlor. Retire to the parlor, a rarity in London, a public space in which one is not expected to purchase anything. Relax by the hearth and eavesdrop on fellow guests. Sorry, my sinuses are going crazy now. Okay, Horatia's parlor. The original room has been expanded to encompass a suite of connected chambers, united by atmosphere and the proprietress's taste in decor. The central room remains as it was almost 50 years ago. A carriage clock ticks on the mantel. An elegant table is laid out for tea. Other doors yawn onto the central chamber, promising quiet spots in which to read the paper, converse with fellow visitors, and occasionally nap. Judging from the noises, your fellow guests are currently occupied with all 3. Take tea in the parlor. Great urns of well-stewed tea sit on a sideboard, open for all those who wish an excuse to pass the time in the comfortable surrounds of Mrs. Chapman's. Or promenade. Intrepid souls know the best way to see who's around Miss Chapman's is first to be seen. We're trying to be a little sneaky, so I'm just gonna take some tea. I have a tale of terror. A jovial visitor. The parlor's lamps are low, the curtains drawn. There is a figure in the room with you. Too many leaves, too few to read by, too many to drink, he says. The lantern light catches his bright brass buttons in the reflection of a tea urn. The married gentleman gives no reason for his appearance at the parlor. Like a candle to a folly's flame, he says, to no one in particular. Is that how the saying goes? He engages in unsteady conversation until the carriage clock on the mantel sounds 12. Isn't the married gentleman the dude we're trying to to take down with the constable. Am I remembering wrong? That would definitely be a tale of terror. Alright. I only have 11 actions at the moment, so we're going to leave for the moment. Excuse me again. Oh, the tea is still bitter. I don't know why I think it's gonna change. Alright. What card do I have? A day at the races? Oh, I don't want to discard that. Shroom hopping races are a popular event at Bugsby's Marshes. The Hopping Post. If you aren't lucky enough to attend an event in person, you can settle down with London's finest racing periodical. A disgraceful spectacle. Shroom hopping indeed. That reminds you. You'd been meaning to write the papers a stern letter about the disgraceful spectacle of shroom hopping and the low behavior it encourages. That's too extra. Let's see what. Ooh, dangerous. A secondhand pleasure. It's not like being there, but it's an entertaining read. Winners, losers, betrayals, wolf attacks, race-fixing scandals, and a wonderfully libellous gossip column compiled by Tawdry. The correspondents of the Post have a lyrical enthusiasm that makes the knife and candle results look almost dry by comparison. You can learn a great deal by reading war stories. Okay. Let's see about the alleys of oh, let's look at ambition. Which one it is here. Light fingers. Before you came down here, you heard through a contact here that she had a line on a diamond the size of a cow. She did tend to exaggerate. But, even if it's only the size of, say, a pig or a kitten, it's worth your time. Alright. Maybe, maybe not. The Alleys of Spite. Let's do that. The ragged old market of Spite is known for its silk weavers and its pickpockets. Blithenale is notorious for its hero cats. Flowerdean Street is the heart of the worst rookery in fallen London. This is a good place to learn the ways of the shadows. Eavesdrop on a random target. Secrets are valuable in fallen London. If you can get close enough to overhear, you may benefit accordingly. Oh, easy. Mid. The Cats of Spite. Fallen Londoners pursue cats avidly. Why? Probably because one is chasing another one. Lucille. Why don't... Come here. Leave your sister alone. Courier's work. You've learnt your ways around the alleys of Spite. Can you use your knowledge for gain? To get moon pearls? Intercept a courier. Perhaps you've learned enough to play the other side. Try the pickpocket's promenade. Melted in the crowd to separate victims from their valuables. I need shadowy 10. So maybe we can get to there. I'll eavesdrop, and then we'll do the rest. Skillfully done. On several occasions, you get close enough to listen in. You pick up a few intriguing scraps. Okay, I've got... Today, something in the air makes the gas lamps sink low, burn marsh green. Not every day in the Neath is the same. Onwards. Oh, wait, no, I can go back. I think, yes. Okay. Kitties. The ignoble cat of cat catching. Catch a cat, catch a secret. A toothy footpad confides. They can be tricksy, though. Oh, okay. Cat catching. If you catch the right one, it'll tell you a secret, but it's bad luck to hurt them, and it's damnably hard to sneak up on a cat. Catch a tabby cat in the alleys of Spite. They say all cats are gray in the dark, but tabbies are the most talkative and least useful. Modest challenge. Catch a ginger tom on the rooftops. Ginger toms are the most arrogant of their kind. They like to stalk the rooftops and pretend the city belongs to them. The good news is, you can sneak up on them while they're preening. The bad news is, you need to do it on the rooftops. Don't look down. Catch a white cat. Softly now. White cats tend to be deaf, which might be why they're so watchful. Catch a black cat. You didn't know cats came in this particular black. It's as if someone's cut a hole in a shadow and filled it with ink. How many? I have 10 right now, so risk it for the biscuit. I failed. But my shadowy jumped up. Nothing doing. It's gone. Was it ever there to begin with? Suddenly, you're not sure. I got a little bit better chance. Let's do ginger. Ah, sad. It got away. It knew you were there all along, but it waited until the last moment to step aside and watch you plunge into the street. You grab a gutter and haul yourself back aboard, thinking dark thoughts as it saunters off over the roof edge. Alright, well, that's enough for that for now. Making your name a courier's secret. Spite teams with penny pickpockets. To rise above the crowd, you'll need to pull off something ambitious. You've heard of a courier who moves incendiary secrets for anarchists. If you could intercept them, gather moon pearls to buy information about the courier's route, then steal the courier's secrets to unlock new stories. Work as a courier yourself, hone your shadowy skills. I'll leave the spite storylit. I need 100 moon pearls, either way. Oh, never mind. Meh. Let's see if I can intercept a courier. Just useful lessons. You are the quarry. Now you'll be the hunter. Snaffle couriered messages. Someone, never mind you who, is sending a courier across town with a juicy pouch of messages. You've run the courier routes, haven't you? Find the courier, lift their pouch, and you'll be well paid for. Brush past her in the crowd, lift the pouch. Busy tonight. That'll help. A modest challenge. Exchange the pouch for another full of fake secrets. Trickier, but it might be worth a bonus from your employers. Okay, so that one we can't do. Because I need moon pearls. Let's try the exchange. And we're not working. Wi-Fi, don't give out on me, please. There we go. Yay! Okay. Got it. You vanish into the crowd before she even realizes what happened. She's going to be in a great deal of trouble when the substitution is discovered. I've got 30 jade fragments. Let's see about the other one. Work as a courier yourself. A courier job. The costermongers of Spite sell chestnut mushrooms, blind cave herring, smoked bat, and secrets. The steely-eyed costermonger needs you to take a secret to a colleague 5 streets away. Time is of the essence. Take a long, safe, unobserved route. You'll probably get there on time, but you won't earn a bonus. Attempt a shortcut through a more dangerous area. You might earn the bonus, but there's a significant chance you'll get lost and a tiny chance you'll get eaten. We're doing it. Yay! Well ahead of time. The costermonger grins when you return. Nice work. Here's a little bonus for you. You've learned something about keeping an eye open, too. My watchful is increasing. Okay. I do want to get my dangerous up. Because I need, what did I need? 10? Okay, I've got cards again. A raid on the observatory. One of your associates has set up a nice little job for you. A raid on the Watchmaker's Hill Observatory. The staff will be at a ceremony or a rite, something like that. Wait until the procession leaves. Scale the walls. Let's see what they've forgotten to lock away. Infiltrate the observatory as the procession is getting ready. People going in and out, doors open, valuables left about. Too tempting to resist. It is tempting. Let's go. Yay, I won. Just a face in the crowd. You pull on a hastily stitched robe and blend into the courtyard's activity. The celebrants speak in tense whispers. Tonight's business, whatever it may be, is important. There's a sudden crash and a smell of brine. A mahogany casket has slipped from a young man's hands, sending dozens of eyeballs bouncing across the floor. Don't step on the apples, someone screams. We need all 64. Taking advantage of the alarm, you slip into observatory and grab what you can. The pickings are good. Lenses of glim and amber, casings of brass. Okay, I have 12 never cold brass silver, 12 shards of glim. How did I get 362? I feel that's like a lot. Obviously, I don't know what the currency is, so I probably need to go to the bazaar, honestly. And then another 12 nodules of deep amber. I have total 32. Alright. Alright, let's see about the cold night bit. The icy fog cuts like a sharp word. Best stay inside and shovel coal into the fire. What? The small hours. A noise. Somewhere in your house. Investigate. A frozen little sparrow. Inside your parlor, huddled up to the smoldering remains of the cold fire, is a scruffy wretch of no more than 12. The urchin is cold enough to not much care that you found him. He says, Tell you what, Gov, I've got some decent junk stashed on your roof. Let me warm up and I'll share it with you. Why not? You're losing nothing, and it is bitterly cold outside. Okay. Rooftop urchins. Alright. The brazen urchin returns. Perhaps the urchin who sometimes perches on your roof will be back with the scraps he promised. Check the roof. Was it right to trust an urchin? Okay, this will be the last one I do for this storyline, because I do want to try and increase my dangerous. An urchin's confession. The rooftop urchin is as good as his word. He presents you with a pungent sack of round knobby things, broken brass ratwork, and a matching pair of chimney pots. The reliquers will lap 'em up, so they will, claims the brazen urchin confidently. No worries. And there's more where that came from if I can use your parlor on cold nights and you can spare the old currant bun. Up and an orphan, would you? The brazen urchin pauses to wipe a grubby paw along your sideboard. Well, to be honest with you, I'm not really an orphan. More what you might call abandoned. Me and Ma and Mada are villains. I've heard. Still, makes no odds to me. Pleasure doing business with you. Okay. Ooh, I got scrap skin. Okay. I did want to go to Bazaar. Okay. Okay. Lots of things are 1 penny. Like the shards of gloom. Still, that's nah. Hmm. Yeah. Bottle of Greyfields is 2. Cryptic Clues 2. Prisoner Mask is 2. Um, I might keep that for the moment. Inkling of Identity is 10. So is Romantic Notion. Okay. I don't know if I should keep these or not. They might be useful. How do I use these though? Okay. Self-defense. Let's see about that. How much? I have 12 pounds. Bottled Oblivion. Eh, I get a gun. Persuasive, dangerous. That's expensive. Poison tipped umbrella. Fancy. Ratwork Derringer. Set of Keefers. Hmm. Hatchery. Cut purses, mittens. Hmm. It's hard to murder someone wearing these. Oh, you can kill them easily enough, but legally speaking, it may not be murder. Pair of spider chitin gauntlets, lovingly oiled to prevent unnerving, dangerous. Prevent unnerving creaks and clicks and creaks. My goodness. We jumped from 12 pounds to 115. Okay. Let's see if there's a nice hat. Persuasive increases nightmare buildup. Persuasive. Ooh, increases scandal buildup. Pirate hat gives me 2. Gay bonnet. Gentleman's hat. Iron hat. Although, exceptional hat. Hello, sir. Extraordinary hat. Devilish fedora. Well, I might get the pirate hat, except it does increase my suspicion buildup. So let's see if I can find anything a little more watchful. What am I wearing right now? I don't remember. Sober dress. Bloodstained. Hmm. Grey-dyed second-hand Nankin. It's seen one too many nights at the Medusa's heads. There may be even some of your blood on there. What's my watchful? My watchful's pretty high. So, shadowy, stained, persuasive. Skin suit. Far Connacht lacquered armor. Goodness. It constitutes fancy dress, even. I feel like that would be the kind of thing Sam Vines would wear. Smock of 4,308 pockets. Each pocket contains an instrument of highly specific utility. Marvel at the salt lens, at the trip clock, and at the Mangler piece. Interesting. Pets? Yay! Cheerful goldfish. Oh, reduces nightmares. Seen life and has no regrets. Sulky bat. Cognitive rise favor. Yes, I know. Hey, just shut up for a moment. Let me think. Okay, why do I want absolutely no benefit to this dude? Araby fighting weasel. A fierce, dangerous, a ferocious little fellow. Sleek, proud, cunning, sharp too. Stand still, damn you. Where has it gone? Ooh, excuse me. Might get the fighting weasel. Boots. These boots are made for walking. That's just what they'll do. Scarlet stockings. Shadowy, persuasive, dangerous. Okay. Why is everything just a little too expensive for me? I suppose I could sell some things. How's my persuasive? My persuasive isn't good, so I should try to find something that is dangerous. Shadow is okay. That is way too expensive. For gentlemen. Athletic support. Okay. Dignified tailcoat. Paget and daughters. Corseted dress. Ooh. Very obnoxious that all of these, except for the parabola linen frock and the corseted dress, all make you okay, and the formidable gown. That doesn't take away your dangerous. But all the rest of these, they're like, femme, women, not dangerous. Flax grows beside the river where nightmares spawn. This gown was spun from those fibers, and a sunset light glows through the fabric, as if through fog. The effect is striking, if eerie. Bro, I kind of want this one. It is way too expensive for me right now, but might try and sell enough for the corseted dress, though. Depends on what I can find. Watchful, shadowy, dangerous. Rusty gold ring. Heavy for its size, the danger of fresh spilled blood. Okay, that's probably my best bang for my buck so far. Baroque? Bizarre? Unjustifiable necktie? Fascinating. Semiotic monocle. That's fancy. And 12 carat. Yeah, yeah. It'll leave an impression. It'll leave quite the impression. Okay. Rusty gold ring. Okay, I will jump through the rest of the things in the 10-ish. Okay. Ooh, what are we doing? What are we doing? What's doing weird things? Okay. Oh, I can buy moon pearls. Interesting. Although they're selling them for 3 times. A labor exchange? Alluring accomplice? Okay. Scuttering squad. Wow. Ooh. Okay. Crocke's cryptics. Okay, so this is where I can buy all of those things as well. Peace talks, land agents. Ooh. I have like none of key to rooms above a bookshop. That's not that bad, I think. Okay, lost and found. A brick from the very wells of hell. Interesting. What are we supposed to? Ooh, okay. Dangerous, bizarre, persuasive, bizarre, dangerous, dreaded, dangerous. Can I buy this? Gustav the Ankle Weaver. Apparently friendly. Ah, Gustav lurks in your boot slot. Do I have any? No, I don't think I have enough. How do I get... Maybe that's... Memory of a Tale. No, I can't get that here. Redemption, Sparrow's Exchange. I'll have to find how to do that. Okay. I'm gonna check my cards. Retrieve a courier's correspondence. It was one of them urchins. She hit me with a sock full of something and made off into the alleys. A sock full of what? Probably best not to ask. Track the culprit down. You have to head her off before she makes it back to the Flit, the rooftop kingdom where the city's criminals hold sway. Talk the urchin into giving it back. She can't have gotten far. She's probably still in earshot. May as well try. Hey, I did it again! There she is, up on that roof! Her grubby face peers down suspiciously. You invent a story about the package being bound for the traitor empress herself, and hint at the consequences of inconveniencing her imperial majesty. The package lands at your feet with a thump. Thanks for the warning, Gov, she shouts. I owe you one. The courier is grateful. She rewards you with secrets she learned by reading things she shouldn't have. Okay, I've got hints. What did I have to? I had to get like to 450 or something. Oh, I see. Yeah. Ugh, land agency. Yeah, 450. Okay. All right. Pawnbrokers, I think it was. No. Chomsky. Yeah. Rusty gold ring. Okay, 1250. Um, I don't think I need Shards of Glim. So let's ski. Spy. Bye. Yep. Okay. I do kind of want. I think I only had like 3 pounds worth of glimmer. Okay. Yeah, so let's see if there was anything. I might get my firehouse 4 pounds. That was chickens. I'll get that. And I also want my goldfish. How much was, yeah, you were 3 pounds. Can't afford you right now. But goldfish will help with the nightmares. So, sorry, I've not been chatting, just focused. What are these? How do I use them though? Okay. Okay. Let's stop. She's causing problems now. Not that she isn't always, but okay. I want to see. Exploit your romantic notions. Who says there isn't good money to be made from all that sighing and moping? Alright, so. Okay, I need 50. My goodness. 500? Alright, can I use booze? Uncork a bottle of the 82. Fine wine is best enjoyed in voluble company. Okay. 50 bottles. That's not bad, but it's still a lot. Okay. Plans. Let's see if I can just... Nope. Okay. Story. Perhaps not. Alright, let's see. Dragsman's work. A handsome cab driver sits yawning on his seat, turning his head now and then to watch well-dressed couples sauntering by. Sneak up and cut the straps on the baggage. The baggage on the back of the cab is bulging temptingly over the street. You can grab whatever is there and be away in moments. Sneak up and push the cab driver off the seat, steal the cab. The horse doesn't look very biddable, though. I'll just get the baggage. Ooh, moon pearls. And a bundle of oddities. What's in it? Something warm. You can feel the pulses beneath the flimsy linen like a tiny sleeping animal. Poor man Bert. Someone wrapped it with a note for the children. Okay. Courier robbing the ruins. Alright, let's go to... Watchmaker's Hill. We might go to Medusa's Head. How much do I need to do a beating? I need 18. Okay, so I'm getting there. But I need to improve my danger. So I think that'll be here. Visit the Department of Menace Eradication. They post bounties for serious dangers, an excellent way for a new arrival to begin building a reputation. Visit the Hill's colorful residence. Engage in a frank exchange of opinions. Then hit them with the chair leg. It's how they say hello around here. Okay, move to the Noose's Head. Okay. I think these are just finding. Okay. Is there enough? Okay. Let's go to the map then and see if we can manage. Still only on Bugsby's Marshes. Let's go to Medusa's Head. Rowdy times at the Medusa's Head. Rat catchers, spider crushers, and monster hunters drink here. If you want to be anything on the hill, you'll have to prove yourself. Arm wrestle a rat catcher, a realistically defeatable opponent, although still a respectably muscular one. Earn wine. Arm wrestle a clayman, a much more challenging opponent. Claymen are employed in the nearby docks to do the work of any 3 normal men, but they're not too bright. Okay, so I've got 100% chance on everybody. But subdue unruly drunks. Ensure the guests behave, pay, and don't throw up on anyone too important. Earn Rusty Gold. That's probably more money, hopefully. Bounce. That'll show them. You knock heads together until all the troublemakers are unconscious or have remembered their manners. Okay, let's go to Menace Eradication. See if that is more effective. Oh, I got another card. Mr. Wines is holding a sale. I can't sell anything though, because I don't have enough. Perhaps not. Discard. Can I move this one? Oh, that was, we hadn't decided on that. All right, the Department of Menace Eradication. The department's chief office is an incongruously handsome 17th century building, though years and the fall have taken their toll. Monstrous dentistry. A seasoned menace eradicator struggles to maneuver what looks like a huge incisor through an awkward doorframe. I don't have any Leviathan, that is true. Okay, how much do I have? I have 3. Okay. Keep your distance. She could knock someone out with that. Aw. Not yet. So, Department of Menace Eradication it is. Okay. Incongruously handsome 17th century building through the years, though the years and fall have taken a toll. Its white walls have darkened to a shade between nicotine and ivory. It lies between the hill and the river. Step carefully in the entrance hall. The tiles tilt. Making your name, a contract for a worryingly large rat. Once you've proven your abilities, you can take on a department contract. I have no query yet. Find a rat catcher to work with in the marshes. Hardy, leather-faced women and men lurk in the department grounds, waiting for partners or assistance. It's dangerous work. 2 actions? Rip. Follow a chandler to her workshop. A woman's tugging at the sleeves of professionals outside the department. They shrug and turn away. She turns to you. The rat catchers won't help me, she says. They won't touch anything that flies. All right. Ooh. Oh, I need actions. Ooh, that's a lot of actions. Rude. Okay, contract a malicious Ushabati. London still plays host to a number of limestone menaces. Rogue Ushupati, who escaped the events at the museum, helped the department clean up the stragglers. Interesting, but not viable at the moment. Okay, let's do a rat. Okay, a rat! But a rat of frankly offensive size. A number of them came ashore in the wreck of the Matilda Briggs. This one has been making a nuisance of itself up and down Bugsby's Reach, attacking terriers, carrying off small children. Can you sort the damned thing out? All right. Your quarry may be tempted by poisonous bait. Right. Hunting across London, track your quarry. When the opportunity arises, strike. Reduce quarry, confounded thing is hiding to find it. If you can reduce its savagery as well, the final battle will be easier. Okay. Search for traces. Where does it prowl? What spoor does it leave? If its wariness is too high, this will become impossible. Expose yourself as bait. Perilous. Certainly. But would you be a hunter if you were so afraid of a little bracing peril? Stalk silently. Hush now. Let it think no one's following after. Approach it very casually. Sometimes the most direct and brazen approach is the one they're least expecting. Abandon the hunt. This bloody business has grown boring, or perhaps rather too bloody for your tastes. Okay, I can't do play poisoned bait. Let's stalk. Ah. Can I check its wariness? Bait. It shouldn't have shown itself. Its eagerness will betray it. Right, I'm out of actions. Can I refresh? I have no fate. Alright. Well, it's a little early. So I'll see if I can find the 4 minutes for this card. Let's go and see if where's my lodgings? They're in like I just got a message. Professional payment waiting at your lodgings. What is this? Okay. Lady Bones. Where do I live? Ooh, there's a note. Oh, investigate the vicar. I guess that's not where do I live? Vale Garden? No. I don't live in Spire. I didn't think I lived in Watchmaker, so where do I live? I've forgotten. Excuse me. Where do I live? Lodging house. I need to get myself back to that. Where do I live? I don't remember where I live. It's sad. Oh, wait, can I? Okay. Yay, okay, that makes sense. Visit your exceptional library. Okay, do really shrewd. News stories. Okay. You need what you don't have. People here always need something, often something horrible. Do. Begging, borrowing, buying, and bartering. You will receive a terrifying variety of items as you play Fall in London. Many of these will be useful for unlocking particular actions or pieces of content. A lot of the items that you need early on you will find through play. Sometimes you'll need more of something than you currently have. Unless you know where you can find more, you can often turn to the bazaar. Merrigan's Exchange, in particular, carries a whole host of useful oddities. You can usually sell some of what you have to buy what you need. Some things can't be bought, but many of them can be obtained by using less valuable items from your inventory. Trade jade for relics, stay up all night talking with a respected scientist, barter valuable souls. This is an important way to get your hands on more particular items. You want to find new opportunities. Suppose you got to make a living somehow. Let's see. Not missing much. Well, I might not be the chap right for you on that one. But have you seen the fellow with the bowler hat and the beady little eyes? Onwards. Okay. of a gift, a commotion in the square of lofty words. Can I name? What should I name my goldfish? Uh, I'm gonna keep it simple. Mr. Fish. If anyone's interested, I might make this into a chat sort of thing at some point. Oh, that was an action? Rip. Okay. Let's look at the library and see if there's anything interesting. Visit your exceptional library. It is a repository for the starts of any exceptional stories you may have acquired, but not yet completed. Perhaps your library brims with tales. Perhaps the shelves are bare. All right. I don't think there's anything. Yeah. Return to your lodgings in London. The curse of ambition. As the lamp burns low and London begins to quiet, as much as it ever does, you finally have a moment to think, to reflect on what truly brought you to the fifth city. Okay, I have. Okay, so this is choosing. Oh, okay. All right. Let's see. Let's see about these social engagements. The matter of money. Perhaps it is time to turn your mind towards honest work. Fifth City factionalism. You must have seen them. Okay, that's hunting across London, oh, excuse me. My goodness. Epistolary matters. Compose letters to other players and send a message to a contact. Let's see about making some money. How many do I need? Suppose I need the face. Maybe a smaller. Oh, worship factionalism. Oh, I'm gonna need to. Huh. Okay, it says Fifth City factionalism. You must have seen them. The devils, the urchins, the revolutionaries, the rubbery men, well, suffice to say that fallen London has more than its fair share of factions, every one with an angle of their own. It is impossible to conduct business in the Fifth City without rubbing shoulders with these groups once in a while. But those who you associate with most closely also tell you the world something about who you are. Fallen London's factions each offer powerful and unique opportunities for those they respect. Raising favors with any faction tends to be very lucrative and can be a powerful way to raise your skills. Favors are primarily gained via opportunity cards. Raising your renown with particular faction unlocks unique items and choices as you play. This generally costs favors, and more besides. However, you can make inroads with factions by visiting Miss Plenty's carnival. I think I might run over to that and see if I can do anything without energy. Still got 5 minutes. Okay. Go hunting across London. If it'll load for me. Yeah, oh, you chucked me off again. We were doing so well. Ah, the Wi-Fi. Stay on. Okay. Wow, I've lost my one viewer. Sorry about that again. I don't know what's going on with this. Okay, I'll look at that later. I'm just going to actually probably wrap up. Okay. I do want to see what the hunting across London bit is. Okay. And maybe I'll wait for another energy and card. Okay, same stuff with the rat. Send a message. You can't keep calling it you, even if it's a small child, especially if it's a small child. So send an application to the appropriate bureau. All right. Um, write a letter to another player. Resign from your profession. Arrange for the retrieval of the whisper-locked sea chest. This will allow you to reset the decision you made when you disposed of the whisper-locked sea chest. But I think that's... Did my scandal reset? How can I check? Okay. Do I not have any nightmares? That would be beautiful. Okay. Let me see if I can just, if it's evening. Okay. Um, I don't know why they're not setting. Okay, I'm gonna put my clothes back on. Since it keeps chucking them off. I thought that they were supposed to keep on. Possessions. Whoops. Bloodstained. Frosty gold ring. Oh. Nodule form amber is a weapon? Huh. I mean, I'm gonna put it on. So I have something. Okay. What is this? An earnest payment. Oh. Interesting. Free evenings? What is this? How do I use them? Sad. Okay. Um, all right, I have 40 seconds left for a new card and a new action. So I'm just going to follow through with that and then I'll probably wrap up because I think I've seen most everything that I need to right now. We'll see if this can really work out as a 2-hour weekly thing. I think last week it worked more because I was brand new to it and trying to figure everything out. Because we kind of ran out of energy pretty quick today. I guess we did have the replenishment thing last week, which gave us an extra 10. So that helped. I don't know if this one will do that. If it is, we'll go through and do some more punchy punchy or something. What is that? An unusual wager. A capering and probably honey-mazed individual is flinging handfuls of small coins at passers-by and shrieking. Accept the wager. Heads, and I'll teach you a line from the song that Cleopatra sung to gull poor Marcus. Tails, and you eat this live bat in public? Um, okay, I don't know if best viewers on I think that's spam, sorry. Look at those coins. The honey mazed maniac hefts a handful of change at you. Can you catch? Okay, that's a whole thing. Okay, we're just going off vibes right now, so. Oh, sad. Furry but nourishing. You choke down the struggling body. Gah, you never want to do that again. The madman looks on, cackling and rubbing his ragged gloved hands. At least he lets you keep the coin. I have a fistful of surface currency. Okay, well, that's that then. I'll look at messages. Alright, what is this? Memory fades, pain departs, rewards arrive. You may have, okay. Earnest of payment, quality is now one professional perk, lost nightmares, suspicion, scandal is dropping. Oh, that's when I got free evening. I have no idea how to use those. You have one favorable circumstance. There are noises in the walls of Mrs. Chapman's boarding house. Okay, well, I don't really know how to use most of those. I guess during the week I'll probably like go fishing for booze again, just to get some money. Um, but yeah, we'll see how it goes next time. See, we'll see if this is, you know, viable for doing for 2 hours. Because again, we did kind of run out of energy this time. Maybe as I get a little bit deeper into some stuff, um, like it'll get a little bit meatier. Maybe this just ends up being a 1 hour stream, and that could be fine. Um, Also, maybe I've got a lot of games, so frankly, I could probably do some of the smaller. Um, I'm sure I've got some smaller ones that have just kind of random stuff going on while I'm waiting for energy to come back on this. So yeah, guess we'll see how next week goes. Hopefully the recording didn't drop at all with all my Wi-Fi problems tonight, because I will be uploading this to YouTube. Still haven't quite figured out how to upload these to Twitch. Again, my Wi-Fi is shit, so it doesn't quite have the quality for video on demand. I need to see about getting better Wi-Fi, because it literally took 2 days to upload the Slay of the Princess video. It was rough. Um, but I'm waiting for my paycheck tomorrow before I can do a lot of things. So we'll see if I can get that sorted out. Starting tomorrow, hopefully before Slay the Princess. Probably not, frankly. It's Wednesday. Um, Slay the Princess stream is Saturday. Same time, same place. Yeah, so yep. We've got some improvements on our scores. I still need quite a bit of dangerous. I think I needed to get to. I'm at 14. It might have been 20. It might have been, it was either 16 or 20, I think. To sort out the Coleman's issues. My scandal and suspicion have kind of been wiped for the moment. I don't know if they can go backwards or not. But yeah, we'll see what happens. So, see you next time. Thanks for watching. Sorry for the terribly interrupted stream. Again, hopefully I can get some better Wi-Fi and hopefully resolve that. So, thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all next time.